There we go. All right, you can hear me now, right? Sorry, guys. It's been a while. Okay, let me get back to what I was saying. I said, "Yo, what's up, Peter? What's up, Eshanis, Ganissa, Wesh?" He says, "Wesh." I say, "Wesh" right back. Michael Villavon, what's up? What's up? Hassani, Bobby, Rahul, what's good, my dude? Hey, 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 hey. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so I'm glad I see you all in here. This is pretty cool. It's been a while since I've done this, but the thing was I didn't really expect to do this, so it's cool to see that you're all in here because I just kind of jumped on the live at 8:30, and I guess you guys got notified. Did a lot of you get notified or no? Because I don't know how this works. I don't know if people get notified of my live streams or not. But energy, boy, we're dunking tomorrow. Closing apps because I think my stream is a little slow. Any questions so far? Notified, dope, gang, gang. Thanks, guys. I got a dope vlog coming tomorrow. Probably gonna be 3 days worth of stuff, so that should be dope. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Bood. Thanks, Raphael. What's good? Any questions? Anything? So come on. Should I do this more often? Should I do more live streams? That's a big question I have. Can I add like a card? Let me know if you guys see these cards. Do you see these cards? Who's gonna win the NBA championship, dude? I haven't even watched. I honestly don't even know who's in the ranks. I'm gonna guess the Warriors. Um, I'm into gaming and the fact that I like gaming, but I haven't played in a really long time. My Xbox isn't even set up. Of course, Boot. I got you. I got you, Peter. What grade did I touch the rim for the first time? I think I was in 12th grade, maybe 11th, but I didn't really even. In 12th grade, I broke my ankle, so what's it called? I had to get it back again. 6'3", 185 is good build, of course. Friggin' tall. My other job's okay. I enjoy it a little bit. I enjoy this a lot more, and I enjoy other things probably more, but it's not bad. Favorite NBA team? Probably the Heat. That's just where I grew up. 6 feet. Do I sound good, by the way? Because I'm not really that close to the mic. Help on dunking. 6 feet, 178. Can't dunk, and yes, more live streams. All right, cool. 178 can't dunk. Just jump a lot. I don't know any. There's too many factors. You can get on a training program. I would say check out my podcast, How to Dunk, if you're like very beginner. It's podcast 49. Favorite player growing up, probably Dwayne Wade. I loved all the short guys. So I loved Nate Robinson. I love Derrick Rose. Been getting 10-foot dunks down. Thanks for the motive. It got you, Luke. That's awesome. One-on-one. Dude, Fortnite, I haven't played since you guys probably saw the stream, which was, I don't even know when anymore. It was like over 5 months ago. I don't play volleyball, but I would love to when I have more free time. I can grab room with 2 hands off 1 step. My lobs are okay, but I feel like I've plateaued. Gotta push yourself. Throw a higher lob. Try a new dunk. Set a goal of a new dunk. Maybe try to dunk on a higher rim. Just keep pushing yourself. Thanks, Yash. Says, yes, I sound fine. EP Dunks. Love your videos. Up and coming dunker. Let's go. That's awesome, dude. Appreciate the love a lot. Dylan, 14, can touch the rim. How much higher do I have to dunk? If you can just touch it, I'd say like below palm, like at the bottom of your palm or wrist level. What's a good way to start jumping and practicing right left? I'm a left right dunker. I'd say maybe just go to a rim that you know you could touch and just try to touch it from the other side. I'd say start with 1 step or drop steps or even just 2 steps and just wait to build up to the full approach so you can work on every step along the way. Just Peter having a 10-foot dunk session tomorrow. Kill it, boy. Luke, best workouts for jumping. I mentioned my podcast 49, How to Dunk. It's a long one. That's why it's a podcast, so there's audio for it. But there's too many workouts and there's too many factors for an individual. You definitely want to get stronger. You want to get faster. So plyometrics and heavy strength training with like squats and deadlifts. Tips for a 1-foot jumper: get that knee drive, long stride at the end, just like the penultimate. It's the same as the 2-foot, and then just make sure you get that knee drive and your knee can handle it. Don't overdo it. But if your knee can handle it, you're good. Hold on, I gotta fix my dinner. Sorry, I'm cooking dinner at the same time. What goes through your mind when jumping? Nothing. Once I'm like going for the ball, that's why I do so well when I go for a ball, because all I'm thinking about is going and getting the ball. I think that's really helpful. But leading up to the jump, I try to think of focusing. That's it. I just focus on jumping correctly. Maybe that's kind of why I don't do so well. I need to just go for the ball. How to make two hands off a lob? How much higher should I jump than one hand? Oh, just think about it. If you're one hand, you can kind of lean a little bit. Two hands, you don't. I would say both hands, like palm level. You might be able to get one down with your fingertips. That's probably how high you got to go. But then I like to just throw it right by the rim, make it bounce right by the rim. Same concept as the one-hand lob, but just maybe put it a little bit more out in front of you. It depends what plant you are, but try it on the low rim and see how you get comfortable. 5'10", getting closer to dunker. Thanks for the motivation. I got you, Rogelio. That's a cool name, dude. Garza. Bobby McRiddle, I got you. It's 1:35 and I'm here. My dude, Peter, go to sleep. Sleep's important, by the way. You probably know that if you heard me say it a million times. How old are you when you age? I was 19 at my first dunk, and it was basic. And it wasn't even 10 feet. I might have got my very first dunk when I was 20. If I think about the 10-foot dunk. But I count my first one as my first one because it was a big moment. Yo, this has been really helpful and awesome. So I really appreciate you guys asking questions. Peter, that's awesome. Anything you've learned so far from meditating? I'm gonna do probably another 5 to 10 minutes, and I gotta go eat and go to sleep. My cousin's 6 feet. He just got his first dunk at 14. Damn, that's really good. Tell him to keep it up. When's the last time you threw down hard? No hate because you throw down with authority. It's been a while. I threw down a couple good ones a few weeks ago on the session where I hurt my hamstring, but it's been a real long time on 10 feet. It's been 5-6 months probably, maybe even more. But I'm feeling better than ever besides the injury. My hamstring's pulled, but if I think about my whole body in general, it's the strongest and the best shape it's ever been. Stay on the ball of your foot on the last 2 steps of jumping or hit the ground with full foot. I think when I plant my right foot, I hit my heel first, but my left foot's all toes. Is it possible to jump just as high with a basketball compared to without? I think it is possible, especially different people, because some people are really strong, so the ball in the hand doesn't make a difference. For me, it's really hard because I use so much speed and so much force of my arms. I got used to that. I'm 26 years young. How important is listening to the body? I think it's probably the most important, because then you know what your body needs and you're able to not overdo it and constantly make progress. And a lot of times when you don't make progress, it's because you're not giving it the right stimulus. And the way to know the right stimulus of how to train is to know your body really well. So yeah, I would say very important. How to jump higher, towards to the rim. I don't know what you mean. Sorry. If you just want to jump higher, I would say focus on your technique. If you're trying to go towards the rim, just maybe use a low rim and get your timing down when you grab the rim and get comfortable with it. 1-foot jump tips, I gave those already. I'm not that great at tips, but basically the same principle as penultimate. You always want to accelerate into your takeoff. Every step should be faster, and then a big long penultimate loading up, and really make sure that knee drive up on the off leg. Love you, training day. I wish you had a name. God bless you on your journey. Keep with the vids. Same to you, bro. Much love, dude. What are your dunk goals for the rest of the year? I don't know if you saw my Instagram today or my Twitter, but I posted some goals actually today, and they are as follows. I put current goals and long-term goals, which is pretty interesting. I have a 32-inch standing vert and only a 34 running. Maybe you're just really powerful, but you're not as fast as you could be. Just maybe do elastic training, and that's also pretty normal. 32 to 34 is only a small gap, but there is a gap, so that might just be normal. Okay, here are my current goals for those that matter. What's up, Lil Bull Dunker? Current goals were healthy hamstring, full approach dunks, which means jumping with a full speed, full approach. healthy enough to sprint, which is kind of the same thing, and solid dribble dunk technique, meaning jump off the dribble solidly and just have good technique when I do it. How much do you weigh? I weigh 190. Get my wrist to the rim. I weigh 173.8. I just weighed myself. Do you have any tips for dunking in game? I would say practice one-step dunking or two-step dunking, just so like any chance you get a lane, you could just take off right there. And sometimes people mean in game, I can consistently dunk, but during games it's much harder for me. For me, a lot of times in games it's hard because I'm so good at one angle, but I need to practice all angles because it's like more game situation. So practice game situations, dunks when you can. And also some people worry about like bodying people. I don't know, if you just want to dunk it on them, just get some adrenaline. I don't really have a worry about taking off on people, even though I can't even do it. But other than dunking, that and dunking game is fatigue. Sometimes you get too tired, so build up your jump endurance so your last jumps of the day are still pretty high. Glutes to dunk? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. I don't even know. I should probably know that, but you obviously do. It's in your posterior chain. You use a big of your hamstrings. Your butt needs to be strong as well. Why can I touch a 10-foot rim when I can barely dunk on 9 feet? My palm has to be over the rim, but doesn't that mean I should be able to dunk on 9.5? Yeah, maybe measure your rims more accurately. Maybe they're off a little bit. Maybe it's not really 9.6, 9.5. Maybe it's like 9.8 or something. I don't know. I decided to start dunking. If you listen to the podcast, actually, with my latest one, 72, with my friend Leo, he interviews me. He asked me that question. But basically, I've just always liked it since I was a kid. I think watching Space Jam made me love it. I don't know. I really don't know why, but I've always loved to do it. I've always done it on low rims, and then doing it on a regulation rim was always a dream before I even knew I wanted to. So as soon as I thought it was possible, of course I wanted to do it. Can you palm the ball, and the best exercise for jumping specifically if you have one? There's no specific exercise. Everybody's so different. But palming the ball, I don't palm it when I dunk. So I can palm a ball if I try, but I never do it when I dunk. I don't, because I'm throwing it up and just catching it. I have big hands, so that helps me like control the ball and dunk it hard. But people a lot of times ask me if they can palm the ball because they want to see if that's how I'm dunking it, because you can like not cheat, but it's a little easier if you can palm it and just put it down with your fingers. But sleep, Peter. Good night, kid. Go kill it. I'm a 1-foot jumper. I would jump higher with 2 feet. Would I jump higher if I jump off 2 feet? Not necessarily. Everybody's different, but I would say practice both. It's good to be versatile. Favorite dunker might be Russell Westbrook, or actually Dennis Smith Jr. is up there. I love the way he dunks. I don't know. I haven't been watching too much, so I don't know. There's a lot of good dunkers now. Style dunks coming soon. As soon as I'm healthy, I'll be practicing all of them. 39-inch vert off 2 feet, 34-inch vert off one leg. So if you want to get your 1 foot up, just start training it. What's your best dribble dunk? Just a dribble windmill is the best dribble dunk I've done. I would love to do a reverse windmill. I'm terrible at it, but I love that dunk. I played high school basketball at JV, but I was terrible. Fortnite, I suck. Standing vert is about 32 right now. Maybe like 31. What do you visualize? My boy Rahul. Hope I'm saying that properly. I'm just trying to say it too hard. What do you visualize in order to throw a decent lob close to the rim for people just getting the height to dunk? Yeah, so what I see you doing, Rahul, is pretty much perfect. You really get that practice down, and then the timing. It really just takes a lot of practice because, like, you get that muscle memory of how high to throw it. It's really helpful to use the same ball and same court because then it bounces the same. But really, I think I always liked higher the better. That's kind of why I go crazy for them, because when it's lower, you're always like shortchanging yourself by catching it here. But if it's higher, you're always reaching for it, so it makes you jump harder. So I would probably say err on the side of too high, so at least it makes you jump hard. Yeah, little bull, and put my elbow back in the rim soon. Alex Mendoza, please carry me. Braden, any meal prep nutrition plan you yoked? No, it's mainly just the trick for me is eating super consistent because it's super easy. I do too much. I make these videos. I go to the gym. I don't have time, so I just make really easy meals that are healthy. What's up, Jay Duth? We got a legend in the building. I got a question for Jay Duth after I answer this. So I like to have my veggie drink because I don't really eat veggies with my meals, so it helps me get all the veggies I need that are really good nutrients for energy and recovery. I make sure I get a lot of carbs the night before, and I always eat quinoa. That's my carbs choice, and sweet potatoes. And I get some protein with chicken, but avocados. And throughout the day, I have like blueberries and nuts. And my snack is usually apples and almond butter. and that's literally all I eat. And then protein bars. That's literally almost everything I eat, and I have the same thing every day. I adjusted a little bit to like for tomorrow since I'm working out hard. I'm gonna have a little bit more than usual, but that's it. Do I like dunking or I like entertaining? I love both just as much. If I could dunk and train all day long, that would be a problem because if I never got tired, I would do the most. But I can't. I can't squat all day long. I can't jump all day long. If that was the case, I'd be working nonstop just because this is like the dream I want. But I love entertaining as well. So I probably, if I could dunk all day long, I'd still probably save some time for doing other things I like to do too. I don't know. That's a good question, but I went really far with it because I've tried to make it more interesting because I definitely like both, and there's no reason to choose one, especially because they work together. Jay Duth, I might want you to reveal what it's like to blow up like that, bro. I'm still waiting on my wave, dude. It was so fun to watch it. I've never really known anybody that I've met in person. I was a YouTuber that's done that, so it was really cool. I can't wait to see you again and talk more about it. Oh, maybe get you on the podcast or something. Let me know if you're interested, bro. Rahul, I got you. Naruto, I can grab rim and palm the ball, so can you give me advice to dunk? I actually have a lob tutorial that I think would be perfect because I think that's the best way people can get their first dunk. What point did you start training and getting higher with your 2-foot jump in your journey? I'd say after my first dunk, which was off 1 foot on like a 9-9 rim, I started training my 2-foot dunk, and you could see it go from there. I started with left-right, got that pretty high, but then I switched to right-left and a lot of reasons, and I explained it in other podcasts and things like that. How do I get my hair? I don't know. It just kind of, I have a cowlick here, and I've been cutting it this way for a couple years now. I don't really know. Does that help? French and love your channel. Thanks a lot, bro. What's your standing reach? 91 inches. Track calories. I did track calories, but now since I eat the same thing and I know how many calories I'm eating, I don't really need to track it anymore. So I eat about 2,000 or like 2,500 calories a day, and when it comes to calories, now I'm back tracking it in my phone just so I don't forget to eat stuff, so I eat enough, because it's helpful when I get hurt like this because I know what I'm doing when I'm training and how I'm feeling, and I don't have to worry about eating too much. But now when I'm not doing as much activity, I don't want to eat too much. Did you ever follow a program? Yeah, I did jump manual when I first started. Didn't really like it. I did some jump science. I did some bounce kit. Now I just talk to all my friends who are trainers, and they give me advice on everything I'm doing basically. Young goat. I don't really have a constant access to a gym, but I want to increase my vertical. I can grab the rim with ease. What do you recommend? I would say jump a ton. Make sure you're maxing out your strength in your elastic phase, and then after you think you plateaued from just getting super elastic, you need to get stronger, however you can do it. Just gotta work, and you know I'm doing that. Hey, that's hilarious. I gotta finish that song. I really want to finish that song. A lot of people have asked me about it. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. That song is great. You ever had jumper's knee? I've had it for a couple years. Yeah, my last 4 or 5 months before this past month was all knee-hab. So if you start from about right before Christmas and go watch my vlogs, I had bad jumper's knee, and I healed it. A dunk in the Mamba Instincts. Jay Duth, I got you. I'll coordinate with you, bro. That'd be so awesome. What shoes do you dunk in? Mamba Instincts. If you had a knee injury pain, how long should you rest? You should rest before ISOs. That's a good question. You should rest before ISOs until the pain is under a 3. So that's where the listening to your body comes into play. Be honest with yourself. Just try to rest it, and don't even like go upstairs if you can. Don't like walk too much. Try to get it under a 3, so it's like barely any pain, just like standing still, I guess, and then try to do isometrics. Yo, GK Glows is loving on Jay Duth right now. I'm losing my... It keeps like updating. Okay. Shoes play a role in dunking. Yeah, some people it does, some people it doesn't. Some people can dunk barefoot. But I definitely think it helps to have good traction, and also to take your mind out of it so you're not thinking about your shoes. Like that's my problem. It's like if they're too heavy, it makes me feel heavy. Derek Jones is a freak. Does it take a lot of practice to throw a perfect lob? I would say yes. I eat eggs a lot. I forgot to mention that. I have eggs too. Sometimes instead of the chicken, I have eggs. Great question, Bood. You don't have to keep answering my questions. Where do you live? I'm in Orlando, just outside Orlando, Florida. What's the best exercise to increase hops? How to Dunk Podcast 49 by ya boy. Go check it out. Go play his death run, Jay Dude. Look at this guy. I don't even know what that means. You can take advantage of the fact that you're growing as a teenager, but just know that your body would run better on better fuel, and you'll be healthier. So your cells will work better, your muscles will recover better. All of those things will be better if you eat the right fuel. So keep that in mind. J Juice has eggs. 4-bar freestyle right now. Oh boy. All right, I'll end it with a freestyle, I guess. First live stream. Oh, and it's going pretty great. Dunking tomorrow. I can't stay up too late. I'm gonna do standing vert. Hopefully dunk. I think that's the end. These 4 bars were junk. Does being brown have anything to do with your hops? Unless that skin type is lighter and it has more fast twitch muscle fibers. Did my live stream just get healthy now? Bars, baby. Hilarious. All right, boys. I think that was it. I really appreciated this. Please blow me up in any way what you want to see on the channel. I'm definitely keeping the vlogs quality. I have one coming out tomorrow that's going to be from Tuesday today. Or no. What's today? 2 days ago. No, 3 days ago, 2 days ago, and then tomorrow. And so, what's it called? It's going to be a long vlog, a lot of quality. I want to make them as best as I can because I'm not really making this for any... I'm not really trying to monetize the videos. I mean, physically they're monetized, literally, with like money and stuff like that, but that's not my goal anymore with YouTube. I just want to grow it, and I want to have fun with it, as much fun as I can. So I'm trying to make the videos the best I can. Podcast, having good guests. Jay, dude, with the $2 dunk. That's amazing. Thank you, dude. That's hilarious. I'm going to buy some fuel for dunking with it. Protein bar. I've done from ATG. I like the sissy squats a lot. They make my knees feel really good. I did step ups. I'm trying to do the seated good mornings. And I want to get back to Nordic curls, but my hamstring's bad. But I really like their programming for health. But it doesn't really make me feel like I jump higher. I haven't done it that long. I haven't done it much. I haven't really done their whole program. So, but I love their stuff for health. It's really helpful. I'm using it for my shoulder as well. So their health is stuff. I'm gonna get an apple. What's it called? What was I gonna say? So yeah, podcast. I'm going through life coaching, and I'm learning so much about the mind and mindset, and also maximizing your life. So I just love sharing that information. So I'm trying to make my podcast very consistent every Tuesday or so. At least once a week. So I love doing that. So let me know if you're I got guests coming on the podcast, but I'm really excited to keep making that podcast. Oh, and my Instagram, I'm focusing all my energy on my dunk Instagram, and everything about my life will be on there, from visualization to meditation to energy to nutrition to dunking, all in one thing, so I could focus. And I think that focus will help me make much better content. I'm not trying to do it on multiple platforms. If you guys even knew I had multiple platforms. Plus I like photography, and I could use those high quality pictures for my Instagram. So I think my Instagram is going to do so much better, and it's more day to day, more minute to minute. So if you guys are YouTube fans, check out my Instagram, Steven Dunks, in the description, and it'll have what I do every day. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm excited for that. So I hope you guys are as well, whoever is watching this. Yeah, I think that's it. Any more questions? Any more questions? One more question. I'm going to go. Appreciate it. It's 9 o'clock here. I'm going to go to sleep, try to get 8 hours. And that is it. Vlog tomorrow. Jay Duth has a question. Oh, okay. I mean, you could probably ask it here. We'll find out. I'll let you guys know if he asks me something that I want to reveal on here, and I'll do it next time. Let me know what days work for you too. I don't know what I'm asking. I'll try to make this more an advanced thing so you could tune in. Full bounce back. I'm hoping my hamstring heals up in the next couple weeks, and then by then full bounce back? That's a great question. I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. 14.5 for any device. Watch my podcast, How to Dunk. All right, boys. I love you. Have a good night. Enjoy your day. Be yourself. Let's go.